A 4,000-year-old tablet is the world's oldest customer service complaint. It's like a 4,000-year-old Yelp review, it sounds like. In ancient Mesopotamia, people lived, worked, and spent time with their families just as we do today. Oh, a history lesson from JONESY, yes. Ancient Mesopotamia, you guys have heard of it, right? The Fertile Crescent, maybe? Alright. They also had everyday problems. Everyday problems. And clay tablets discovered at the site of the ancient city of tell today is in a place called I can't even pronounce it. I'm not even going to say it. It's in southern Iraq, though. These tablets show some of the complaints. About 4,000 years ago, someone named Nani, possibly a businessman or artisan, wrote a note to a merchant complaining that the copper ingots he had purchased were of inferior quality, and that the merchant had treated him badly by not refunding his money. Now, Nani would have had to cross enemy territory to collect his money in person. He wrote the following complaint on a tablet. This is really going to piss you off if you're really going to take the time to carve into a tablet, and then you're going to carry this thing. What are you going to do, carry it around and show people? Because there's no internet. I mean, how are people going to see your complaint? Are you going to put it outside the business? You're going to carry this heavy-ass tablet that took you all day? This is like an all-day affair. You must really be pissed off. This is like the strongest Yelp review of all time. You know, I always feel like it's ridiculous when people take the time to really set aside part of their day to write a bad review about me and what I do. I always find that to be funny. I'm like, did you put that much effort in? You stopped everything that you're doing to write a little review about a free podcast that you weren't even forced to listen to? Like, and that you can click away and it can never ever, and it doesn't ever have to come into your world again? Like, you took the time to tell others not to listen to my podcast? Like, you took the time to tell others not to waste 5 seconds of their life, because that's really all it takes to click away from a podcast if you don't like it, or anything at that point on the internet. When you don't like something, the click away process doesn't take any time out of your life. So those of you who think that you're saving people time, but don't waste your time with this. Here's my review. Don't waste your time with this 4-minute long YouTube video that someone's going to click off in 20 seconds. Hey, I just saved you 20 seconds. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Now, a restaurant review, that's a whole different story, because that takes up a whole night of your life. Okay, so if you want to put a bad restaurant review, or a bar, or a lounge, or some sort of 5-hour-long entertainment on a night, like if you're not crazy about Cirque du Soleil and you want to write a bad review about it, don't waste your time and your money. Yeah, because it's $75 and it's 4 hours of your life. Yeah, but for the people who write reviews about something they saw on the internet, that, I mean, it's just so stupid. Anyways, let me get off my soapbox for a minute and get back into the article. This guy really must have disliked this person's ingots. What the hell are ingots, anyways? I guess they're small gold pieces. Getting a random call from some area code, I don't know. So anyways, Nani wrote the following bad review on this clay tablet. How have you treated me for that copper? You have withheld my money bag from me in enemy territory. It is now up to you to restore my money to me in full. Take cognizance that from now on I will not accept here any copper from you that is not of fine quality. Woo! I shall from now on select and take the copper ingots individually in my own yard, and I shall exercise against you my right of rejection because you have treated me with contempt. The tablets were inscribed in cuneiform, which is one of the first written languages in the Middle East. Europeans first learned of ancient writings that were not in languages such as the Arabic, Egyptian, Hebrew, or Greek usually found on tablets in 1602. Crazy! Then they give you the history of cuneiform, which is really, and how it was deciphered in the 19th century, which I don't think you really need to know. I think what we really need to just wrap our heads around is how far back it goes, these reviews, these bad reviews, these complaints. And that, you know, how difficult it would have been back in the day to do this, because you'd have to carve it on a clay tablet. King, 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 all day long. King, king. Your roommate's like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm writing a bad review about Jeremy's goats. Jeremy's goats? I love Jeremy's goats. Yeah, well, you're not gonna enjoy Jeremy's goats after this review. Jeremy's goat bazaar. Jeremy's World of Goats has received 4 out of 8 stars. Really bad reviews are coming in. They're coming in slowly because it takes time to do it on a tablet. If you'll notice the bad reviews that they have, they've just stacked up next to Jeremy's World of Goats. You could just see like tablets stacked up to the sky. Wow, 50 reviews. Whoa, it would take you forever to read these reviews too. Who's reading these reviews? Hey, I'm thinking about buying a goat from Jeremy's World of Goats. Let me read some of the reviews. I'll see you in a week. It's ridiculous. Oh, I love it.